I am an entrepreneur and I have two companies. One that has become the #1 customizable microphone company in the world. And I also used to be a Disney host, and I cold pitched and sold that show to Disney. Now I have been hiring and quite frankly firing people quite fast recently. And I'm going to tell you some of the reasons why I've been letting people go and finding replacements. I think the biggest thing is #1, not listening or reading the directions that the founder is giving you. Now I have had 2 employees in the past 3 weeks do things that were not in this document called an SOP. Now, an SOP is a frame of reference that an entrepreneur, someone in the company, etc., whether you're working for a startup or a larger company, can give you. The SOP explains the process. It explains how to interact with people on email. It explains how to reply to emails. When I realize someone is not following the SOP, but they are in a way doing it deliberately because for the most part, they're lazy. They think they know it better. It is a huge red flag and it's going to get you fired. I fired 2 people because I realized they were not taking the time to follow the guidelines for how to operate the company. Unless you are the founder, you do not get to choose how to reply to customers, how to handle billing, unless you're asking a question and someone tells you how to do that. The other thing is not doing invoices properly. Now, again, in an SOP or a statement of work, when you first hire someone, it says how to invoice. If you text an invoice to someone, if you don't do an invoice weekly when the person is asking for weekly and you do it monthly, it is frustrating. The entrepreneur, the owner of the company, is already dealing with 300 things. The rules are given to you for a reason. If you cannot follow them, it not only shows disorganization, but the fact that you just can't follow the rules. If you can't do that, how can I trust you with anything else? And the last thing I noticed that has also made me fire someone is because when something goes wrong, it's mishandled. And when I say mishandling something going wrong, it means that it's expected that people make mistakes, that things go wrong. But I think trying to either cover it or hide it up or spin it around instead of being like, I'm really sorry, I made this mistake and it won't happen again, is a huge red flag.